Save file, so I'm glad I didn't. But
I'm Police Lieutenant Carter Blake, and this is Agent Norman Jaden of the FBI. According to our information, Ethan Mars is one of your patients. We'd like to ask you a few questions about him.
I'm sorry, that's impossible.
I beg your pardon?
I'm bound by an oath of secrecy.
Fucking...
Under no circumstances may I discuss my patients.
My job is to find Sean Mars
Pointless
alive,
ass
and I don't give a
fucking...
damn about any bullshit.
I'm already having a bad time.
He's right. Legally, you gotta tell us what you know.
I'm sorry, I can't help
No,
you.
we're in a fight.
Now I must ask you to leave.
Alright, sir. I'm gonna need you to stop.
You need to cooperate.
Hey, camera.
For your own
Can you
sake.
believe this? Can you believe this guy? Fucking look at him. Look at him. Alright, you ready, audience? I'm gonna move the shrink.
Sean Mars's life may depend on what you know. Tell us what you know, Doctor.
Hey, audience, you watching this? You watching this? What's happening?
Advice, Doc.
Shh.
I suggest
Hey,
you
audience.
take it.
You like fourth wall breaks?
Doctor, a child's life's at stake.
Alright, guys.
They know something
guys,
that can help us
this is
save
my
it.
scene. I
I'm
need
going
you
to
guys to
call
stop
the
talking.
police and make a
Right,
complaint
audience?
about your behavior.
Tell them stop talking. Guys, stop talking. Alright,
Doctor,
so...
you were really pushing
Fuck
my
it.
buttons.
Okay, that's just
The only
rude
thing
now.
I'm interested in is saving that kid's life. So, if you're gonna be a good boy and tell me what I want to know,
Hey, audience, how
I'm
you
really
doing?
gonna lose my temper.
Let's get out of here.
Let go of me. You have no right.
I mean, they did stop talking, to be fair. Audio.
Come on, Doc. There's an easy way and a hard way.
The gap
It's your
got
fucking
across.
choice.
I was making fucking...
If you don't let go of this man immediately, I'll report you and you'll be off the case.
The guy playing as
What the hell's the matter with
was
you,
looking
Norman?
at the camera, so I
We
was
get
making
cold
him,
feet? You don't want to save Sean Mars anymore?
I want to save Sean Mars just as much as you do, but that doesn't give me all rights. So you're gonna stop this shit right now.
Look at this real good acting.
Ethan Mars has had psychological problems since his first son died. Feels responsible for his death. Sort of morbid neurosis.
How much you want to bet
He's
he's the
haunted
origami?
by
Not
visions
this
of
guy. How
drowning
much you want to bet
bodies.
Sean Mars is the origami killer?
A few weeks ago, after one of our usual sessions, I found this on the floor. It must have fallen out of his pocket.
Oh no, it wants us to think that now, so maybe he's not. Man, they should have just split this fucking game into episodes, because that way I could have played it like I play Until Dawn, or Telltale Batman, where like fucking where it's not terrible.
Ash, I want you to assign every available man to finding Ethan Mars. I want a man outside his place day and night. Notify all agencies to start looking for him. I want you to keep an eye on the train stations, the airports, the bus terminals. I want every cop in the city on his ass, so that if he moves, we know about it. Yes, Ethan Mars is the origami killer.
I love the fucking Zdarsky, and he's officially Eisner Award-winning. He's written things such as Sex Criminal, the most recent Spectacular Spider-Man run. He's written some half-worth of... and he's currently writing Daredevil. Here's his tweet he did 3 hours ago, and I quote, "Fuck me, House of X #2 is better than #1. Fuck right off, Hickman and Laraz." I definitely mispronounced the last name, it's probably Laraz, but I didn't know how to pronounce it at first. Anyway, fucking Chip Zdarsky is great.
Nice shot.
Speaking of
Thank
comics,
you.
what I was gonna
Please
say
come in, Mr. Shelby.
is,
What you get for a coffee?
once
Oh,
I
no,
finish the Resident Evil series,
Do you play?
all my Halloween stuff,
I tried once, but I think the owner of the course
or all
is
my
still
Halloween
looking.
plans, which should include all the Resident Evil
It's an
series
interesting sport.
that I have.
It requires strength, but also a cool head and absolute precision.
So once I finish Halloween
But you
plans,
care to hit a few balls with
and
me.
Heavy Rain,
There's no danger of damaging the green here.
what I think I'm gonna do is get into
Okay.
a Batman
Pick up your jacket
fucking
and grab a club.
series and break that up with cases in LA Noire. And or break it up with parts of
The balls are in
Mass
that
Effect
basket.
Andromeda. But that's because I have all 3 of the Batman Arkham games available on PS4, and I have Telltale Batman Season 1, and I played Episode 1 of Telltale Batman Season 2, and it's pretty
The
fucking
most
good,
important
actually.
thing is to grip the club correctly.
So,
When you feel
that's
ready,
5 Batman
you swing.
games I can play. And if, whoop. And if I can do the Telltale Batman and those go well, I can just start Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale over again. And, because I'm on, like, episode 3,
Hell,
but I
it's
haven't
only
picked it
your
up in, like,
first ball.
3 years.
You should try to strike it a little harder next time.
So, and if that goes well, I can also play The Wolf Among Us, which is another Telltale game that
I'm assuming you
wanted
didn't
to
invite me
play
here
for a
just to
long
play
fucking
golf,
time,
Mr. Kramer.
based on the comic Fables.
I hear you've been asking questions about my son.
That's right. I want to know if Gordy is linked to the Origami Killer case in any way.
Do you believe? Why do I have Life After Love stuck in my? Why have I had Life After Love by Cher stuck in my head for like the last 4 days? All right, let's try to do this as heavy as possible. You ready? There we go. Because he gave me shit for not doing it hard enough the first
My
time.
son had nothing to do with that sordid case.
Well, then he has nothing to fear from my investigation.
You have no business investigating my son. I told you, he had nothing to do with it.
With all due respect, Mr. Kramer,
What,
it's
you
up
can
to me
dig
to
the
decide who I want to
game
investigate.
ideas, or you can dig Life After Love by Cher.
I'm an influential man, Mr. Sherman.
And honestly, I
And I
don't
pay
listen
very
to the
well.
radio ever, and I don't have that song on my phone. I haven't been listening to Spotify recently, so I don't know why
Well, you're
or
trying to
how
buy
it
me.
got stuck in my head. But okay,
Let's just
song
say
choice,
I'm
got it.
trying to show you where your interest lies. How much do you want to leave my son alone?
$13 billion.
I think you misunderstood me. I don't play that game.
Don't go near my son, Mr. Sherman.
Don't talk to
you
me
do,
or my
you'll
son
regret
ever
it.
again. Hey, guess what?
Have a nice
Here comes
day,
a
Mr.
burp.
Kramer.
Huh, nope, never mind. That almost turned into vomit. So apparently New York's flooding, which is interesting, I guess. Reminder, press repeat. Oh, so does that mean I'm gonna have to do that in this mission? And it's gonna rain all of tomorrow here at least, or at least until like 4. There's a scene where apparently Jason! Yeah, what fucking... was it one of the Friday the 13th movies? Because that's the only thing that I can think of that has a character named Jason in it.
Porcelain
although
lizards? They look new. Out of place with the rest of this old beat-up stuff.
Although I am aware it's a very common name. I'm not gonna pick them all up. Oh, right, it's this button to walk. Oh, shit, I do need to see that, though. Actually, I lied. I am gonna pick these all up and shake them. Because I feel like a key is gonna be in one of them. Don't spoil, because I still need to see it. Get Out. It's good, though. Yes, I was right. Something's in this one. Boom. Yeah, that's the consensus that I've heard, I think. Yeah, no, yeah, that's fine. Like, you could tell me all the characters' names, and I'd be like, yeah, that's fine, that's not a spoiler. Unless one of the characters' names was, like, Blade, and it was secretly a Blade's hidden MCU movie, and they're like, yep, it's existed. Or if, it was like that, thing in Django Unchained where one of the characters, Django's last name is Shaft, or...
last section of one of your fingers in front of the camera.
Where the girl that he talks to at one point is, her last name is Shaft, and it's supposedly a Shaft, like it exists in the Shaft universe, technically. Which is a hot take, but... not a hot take, but... it's wild, I guess is what I'm saying. What happens if I don't do this, though? I mean, I'm gonna... because I feel like the character feels like he needs to. And to not give me any other options. I feel like there's something else I'm supposed to have picked up. I do like that, though. It made it look like he, was unsure about doing this. Alright, so which one do we think we should... which one do we think I...
4 minutes
yeah, shut up.
30 seconds
Which
left.
one do we think I should use? Are there more options? Should I use the axe or the knife or this? Maybe? Yeah, I guess that's another option. I feel like I got one more option around here somewhere. Yep. What do you have? A knife! Nope. Hold on. I might not need to do it at all. Oh! Smart.
You have 4 minutes
That's
left.
okay, I'm gonna hold this for as long as I can. Alright, it wants me to do this now, I think. Alright, so, you say I should use the knife, because once I do it, I'm gonna fucking cauterize the fucking thing. Alright. Here we go. Oh, I need to do it slowly. Shit. I'm not existing slowly enough. Fucking really? I'm not existing slowly enough for them. I'm doing this as slowly as I can. Literally as slowly as I can.
You have 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Okay. Is he a fucking chain smoker? Alright, that's it. Maybe it wants me to use something else. Nope, okay. Putting that one down. Picking the knife back up. Nope, maybe we're not. Alright, picking the knife up. Alright, here we go.
You have 3 minutes left.
Alright, as fast as I can. 3, 2, 1, go! Go! Alright, cauterize it. Let me cauterize it. For the record, this is one time where I think, even though it's not like an action scene, which is when shaky cam is predominantly used, I do think shaky cam was a good choice. Because he's not feeling good, he's not feeling stable, he's not feeling steady, so neither should the camera.
Under the desk.
Oh, hell yeah, it's a PSP game. Just kidding, that would clearly be for a Nintendo DS. I can't see what's happening. Looks like a pool, maybe. I didn't realize I was dealing with the fucking Riddler. Honestly, actually though, if we got a Batman movie, or like just a DC Comics movie, where the Riddler acted like Jigsaw, it's like, if you, actually we have that in Batman Arkham City, now that I'm thinking about it, but where it's like, if you can't solve my fucking riddle, you will die, or be like, fucked up physically in some capacity, where you'll probably bleed to death. I would be super on board with that. With that portrayal of the Riddler, not with that happening. No, to me.
That's affirmative, Lieutenant. We're in position.
Perfect. Nobody moves until I give this signal. Is that clear? We nail him as soon as he sets foot outside.
Right, Lieutenant.
Lucky that patrol spotted his car.
What's he doing?
Beats me. You're the profiler, right? I thought you were supposed to be right inside the killer's head.
Well, that's just it. What I know of Ethan Mars doesn't match the killer's psychological profile.
I know what the jury's gonna choose between your theories and concrete proof. What the fuck is that girl doing there? If Mars comes out now, she's gonna be in trouble.
What do we do, Lieutenant? Want to get her out?
No, stand down.
I'm only half paying attention right now. That's not obvious. Because a cover of a comic book.
She's going inside.
Announced its last release.
She lives there. Well, it's just as well. We don't want anyone hanging around if Mars comes out.
Ethan, what happened? The police. They're out there. I think they're here to arrest you. We've got to find another way out.
Shit. What's he up to in there? Wait for a go on my word.
feel like literally every character, maybe it's just because I'm used to playing like action heroes in video games, but I feel like every character in this game is like fucking super weak. Like every time a character needs to do something that involves any amount of physical labor, it seems like it takes them the fucking longest time in the world, and they have the hardest, like the biggest difficulty doing it. Do we really need to see both sides of the story right this second? Is it so imperative that we see them sitting in their car right now?
Shit! It's too high.
Alright, let's take one of the cardboard boxes. Clearly it had some heavy shit in there. Okay, maybe not.
Ready on my go. Stay here, Jaden.
Out of the question. I'm coming with you.
2 men at the door, hold your positions. It's a go.
Come on, let's go this way.
Alright, see, now I can understand showing both parts, but I feel like they didn't really do it for every aspect. Oh, whoops, I didn't realize I was supposed to be fucking jamming it. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hating it today. I think Until Dawn did a pretty good job of easing me into the episode, or into the game.
Hey, you, don't move! I'll shoot!
Come on, quick!
I can't. Hands in the air!
Lieutenant, there's a man and a woman exiting the alley.
A woman? Shit! It's that girl who went in! Everybody downstairs! They're in the alley! Follow them!
The subway.
Hell yeah, we're gonna go get some sandwiches. Let's get, when I go in there, what I'm gonna get? Italian herb and cheese bread, because obviously. And then probably some chicken, some pepper jack cheese, some mayo, some bacon. Dude, I don't remember what I used to get on my sandwich at Subway. Fuck. Lettuce, tomato. Yeah, that's all I can think of.
Ethan, what's the matter?
This one I got like one other
gotta keep going.
thing on there. At least.
Ethan, they're coming!
It's not the greatest, but back in high school, I was a pretty big fan. I'd go there every once in a while on my own time and get a sub. My experience at Subway has been that basically everyone I've talked to that goes to Subway is like, yeah, I've got one thing I get because I know they do it right. With my friend Kyle, not the one I do the podcast with, but a different one. He'd just get the meatball sub because he liked that one. My friend Goodbread, he'd get I think the spicy Italian sub, if I remember correctly. Some shit like that, like Italian BMT, some type of Italian. And I get the fucking, that one, chicken bacon, bullshit. What happens if I accidentally get hit? Do I salute?
We gotta get on that train, Ethan. It's our only chance.
I'm gonna try to play this to the 45-minute mark because pretty consistently that's been how long I play for this game. So I'll see if I can make that be a thing.
Less than an hour ago, we heard from the police who have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Ethan Mars,
Origami.
father of the kidnapped victim Sean
Really?
Mars,
Not
is
origami,
on the
it's the
run
origami.
and should be considered armed and dangerous. A police manhunt
Armed
is
and
now
dangerous,
underway,
made definitely
and they
not
hope they
fingered
will
and
soon
dangerous.
be able
Oh,
to announce the apprehension
that
of this
sounded a
dangerous
lot
lunatic.
worse than I intended it to. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the first time I did this, it was an hour
I
and a
brought
half.
some
Then
food.
32
I didn't
minutes,
know what you like, so I
44,
brought some of
44,
everything. I
51.
hope that's okay.
Yeah, so about 45 minutes seems to be the average.
Any cops?
No, I think we lost.
Can you believe that this is only episode
the guy at
6
the desk, though, he gives
of
me the
Heavy Rain
creeps.
for me?
I don't trust him. You're all over the news reports, Ethan. Every cop in the country will be hunting you. They say you're the Origami Killer.
Stop pronouncing it like
Is it
that.
true? Are you the killer, Ethan?
Well, that's cool. I just got one of the endings spoiled for me because there's a thumbnail on YouTube that's like 17 endings to Heavy Rain, and the fucking
sometimes have these
the
blackouts.
thumbnail itself shows something.
Times where I don't know what I'm doing.
And
As
the
if
name of the
I'm
video
someone
was
completely
this
different.
character does this, and
The only thing I remember after
now I know what that character does in at least one of the endings. So
is the bodies.
that's real fucking upsetting.
The bodies in the water.
Why are you hurt,
Bodies in the
Ethan?
wall.
Why were you in that apartment?
That's what I get for
I think
existing.
my other
I
self
guess.
is testing my love for Sean. He wants to know if I love my son enough to save him. That means there's some part of me that knows where Sean is. But the only way to find him is to go through these trials.
Why can't you tell that to the police?
And tell them what? That I'm a schizophrenic who drowns his victims and has kidnapped his own son? They'd never let me go, and I have to stay free to save Sean. I have no choice. I'm his only chance. When Sean is out of danger, I'll turn myself in, but not until then.
You can't keep going like this. You're destroying yourself, Ethan.
Finding Sean is the only thing that matters.
There has to be another way.
You don't understand. Time is running out. Sean will be dead in a few hours. I have no choice.
Please, Madison, leave. Forget everything that's happened. There is nothing more you can do for me.
Oh hell yeah! Before I
If you
before I
want to help
go
me,
out tomorrow, I need to make sure I check.
leave me to do this on my own.
I need to make sure I check to see what new fucking PlayStation shits are on sale. What if I just had him sit here for like the rest of the stream, with just 15 minutes of him just blink. Okay. Dude, I want like ice cream or some shit. I really want something sweet to eat. I would love some ice cream, especially some Americone Dream, like Ben Jerry's Americone Dream. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I would still be talking for it. I wouldn't be moving for it. It'd be the reverse of what the first 30 minutes of Until Dawn was today. Alright, this person's a dipshit. I'm annoyed at seeing how stupid some people are, or how people try so hard to be funny that they ignore fucking just thinking. Because someone was like, what was Mysterio's power supposed to be? The power of green? Why did no one question this? It's like, magic. His power was supposed to be magic. You know, like we see Doctor Strange using green. Granted, we all see Doctor Strange using orange. But point still stands. As someone, like if you were someone in that universe that wasn't heavily familiar with magic, and you saw Mysterio use his powers, you'd be like, yeah, that looks about right.
Sir.
Thanks.
You look preoccupied, if you don't mind my saying so.
Alright, once I finish this segment
Problems
with this
with the
character, I'll call it
investigation?
for tonight.
Blake is convinced that Mars is the killer.
Not you. I thought there was some evidence to that effect.
That's true. But it just doesn't make sense. His psychological profile doesn't fit. Neither
I
does
also
the
saw someone being like,
geolocalization.
I can understand using
I
CGI
can't
for
see
some
this father
stuff.
drowning
Why'd they
8
add a
victims
business
before
card
kidnapping
under
his own
the
kid?
glasses Tony gives
Mars is
Peter
not the
in
origami killer.
Far From Home? Spoilers for Spider-Man Far From
Stake
Home.
my
Minor
life on it.
spoilers. And I'm like,
then who
in
is?
my head I'm like,
I
because
haven't
they
the
filmed the
faintest
scene where he
fucking
gets them
idea.
and the business card wasn't there, and they
Maybe
realized,
you
oh
should
shit, we
review
need
the
the note
evidence in your
that tells
possession.
Peter how to use
That's just what I
the
was
glasses
thinking
to
of doing.
begin with. So,
Oh, one last thing, sir.
oh nice dude, that a mug
You should
brownie
be
sounds real
careful
good right now.
not to overindulge in you know what.
But yeah, it's like this. It involves the smallest bit of critical thinking,
Very
and
dangerous.
on Instagram specifically, I
keep a
see
handle
people
on it,
not
but
doing that, and it annoys me so much.
That's difficult. It gets more and more difficult.
It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
You don't have to. I didn't realize I was playing as Dr. Manhattan.
Well. Looks like there's something new. The video recording from near the park on the afternoon Sean Mars disappeared. I doubt there's anything on it, but you never know.
Yeah, can I do anything?
A Chevrolet model corresponding to the tire prints passed at 1602 heading for the park. When in the opposite direction at 1637, that could fit the time that Sean Mars disappeared. Could it be the killer's car?
Okay. I think... Alright. Real quick, how does he pull that down with his hand that isn't connected to the fucking glasses? Because the other one specifically has a glove on it to make sure that, like, you can do this shit. Can I leave? I didn't mean to do that. Nope. Hey, Nesquik.
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Those aren't words. You can't fool me.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car.
I'm pretty good.
He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
Yo. There's some leaked photos of Titan Season 2, and nope, no, not what I meant to do, but sure. And it shows Aqualad for one, and it also shows Deathstroke, and I am excited. Even though I haven't seen Titan Season 1. And I still want to see that as well as Doom Patrol. Alright, let's get this right. Come on. There we go. I heard he controls gravity, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know how that's going to play, because that seems hard to do. But... Alright, what does it want me to do here?
Pity we can't see the driver's face.
I think he's supposed to control gravity. I'm not entirely sure, but I think...
The car was stolen. Let's see. A certain Jackson Neville was suspected of stealing it.
That's interesting.
But the charges were dropped.
I'm curious about that, especially because I typically play with one other person that I know, so... I'm very interested about 2v2v2, if that's the case.
Jackson Neville, a.k.a. Mad Jack, involved in several cases of buying and selling stolen vehicles. Considered to be very dangerous. This guy might have provided the killer with a car. It's a pretty slim lead, but it's all I have right now.
Here's a hot take I found on Instagram, which I don't necessarily agree with, because I feel like they're only casting him because of one character he's played, but Steve Carell is Plastic Man.
Oh, one last thing, sir.
What the fuck is happening?
You should be careful not to overindulge in the water. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
Shit, it's coming. Trypticane. The tube is on the bedside table. All I need is to take some.
I'm not a huge fan. It feels like they only know him as Michael Scott from The Office, so that's why they
This is
chose
gonna kill
that.
me. I know I can resist.
He's not actually.
I just
That's a
need
fan
to
cast.
control
They're like, oh,
and do
I
something until it
got
goes
the
away.
idea for this. I think he'd be good. It's like he's a good actor, and you could definitely have him be. I feel like he'd be better as. I feel like he'd be better as Ted Cord, the original Blue Beetle, not to be confused with Jaime Reyes, the one with the alien technology. I feel like if we had to cast him as a DC character, Ted Cord would be a pretty solid choice, but... No, is comp, you can only have 2 people as one. Oh! Okay. That's weird. I see. Alright, so once it gets me out of a cutscene, I am gonna call it, I think. Yeah, I'll play for a little bit longer. I'll play to the next part. I'll play to the next character.
Manfred! Manfred!
Because I got a few more minutes before,
Anybody home?
the 45-minute mark. Oh, hi.
Hi there, Manfred.
Who is it?
Scott. Scott Shelby. Do you remember me?
Scott? This is Scott! Oh, yes, of course. Well, good to see you. How long has it been?
Oh, about 10 years, I guess.
Oh, at my age, time means nothing anymore. I
Dude, at my
prefer
age,
clocks,
time means
but
fucking nothing.
I try to forget about time. Well, how about you? Are you still with the police?
Oh, no, I quit. I'm a private investigator now. This is Lauren. She's a friend.
Hello.
Oh, hello, young lady. Well, this calls for a celebration. I've just the thing. Wait there. I'm sure I saw
Dude, I'm
a bottle of
sleeping too,
scotch
honestly.
around here somewhere. Do an old man a favor, would you, Scott? Tell him to call back this afternoon.
Sure, no problem.
Oh, I need to go around. Okay.
Hello? Yeah, this is Manfred's. He's not available right now. Could you call back later this afternoon? Thanks.
Well, to old friends.
Huh? Oh, whoops, didn't mean to hit that. Shit, why am I so bad at this?
Do you like it?
Yes, it's beautiful.
It's a Stradelli, crafted in Venice in the 18th century. It's one of my favorite pieces. Tell me, Scott, what brings you back after all these years?
I'd like you to have a look at an envelope. I thought maybe you could tell me about the typewriter that was used to type the address on it.
Well, let's have a look.
Ooh, yo. I don't watch Arrow anymore, or most of the CW shows, but the outfit for at least Green Arrow
Could you
and
pass
Black
me
Canary
the
look
magnifying
fucking
glass from
bomb.
behind the counter?
Oh, sure,
please?
I'll get it.
My eyes.
Green
are
Arrows looks
beginning
like
to
it
fail me.
belongs in the fucking TV show. It looks like it's perfect for the show. But Black Canaries looks like it's just perfect in general. So, that's pretty exciting. I haven't played Smash since I was like fucking Like, I haven't played it in years, but I remember I used to
Now,
play it a
let's see
shit ton when
what
I was
this
younger.
envelope has to say for itself. The Royal 5. Yes, the shape of the T's and the F's is typical of that model. Produced between 1907 and 1924. Yes. No doubt about it. It's a Royal 5.
Rare.
These typewriters, are they rare?
No, they're fairly common. I'd say many folks have one gathering dust in an attic or in their cellar.
Are there many places around that could repair one of these?
I bought the company's entire stock of spare parts for a song in '64. Well, they were going to take them to the dumpster, so I got the lot. Anybody
Alright,
around
have a
here
good night.
who has one that
That's
actually
quick. No
works
worries.
has been to see me at one time or another.
One. Do you keep a record of all your clients?
Oh, yes, indeed. Well, at least the ones who pay.
Any chance I could get a peek at that?
Yes, of course. I keep my account books in the office. If you're not in a hurry, I have a list of all the clients who ever bought a Royal 5 or had one repaired.
Yeah, that would really help us out.
Delighted to help. Give me 2 minutes, and I'll be right back with the list.
You think the killer's been here?
If he has a 1920s typewriter, he may have needed Manfred's services to get it fixed. We'll know when we get the list.
Part of me was like, is it gonna let me walk around? And it wasn't. Fun. Yeah, no, I stand by my statement at sure where I said, and it wasn't today.
Been a while since Manfred went into his office.
But like,
Manfred!
about 45.
Your call is logged, sir.
Oh
A
shit.
police car will be there in a few minutes. I need to know who you are, sir.
Oh shit.
Sir?
I was gonna say like, this game is in like 30 to 45 minute intervals, but like that's as long as I can take.
Oh my god. He's dead.
In this world, it's either milk or be milked.
Scott? Oh my god.
What are you doing?
I'm calling the police.
The killer has already called the police. I think he wants us to be his scapegoats. We gotta get the hell out of here.
What do you mean?
I know, I'm so close.
We have nothing to do with his death. We were just here when it happened.
Look, we're running out of time to find Sean Mars. The last thing we need is 24 hours in a police station explaining this whole thing.
Well, so what do we do?
Watch the front door.
What were you gonna
I'll
say?
get rid of our fingerprints from everything
I know it
we
was
touched
in
since we
response
came
to, in this
Better
world,
work
it's either
fast.
milk or be
The
milked.
police are going to be here any minute. What are you doing, Lauren? If someone comes in, we're going to be in trouble.
These are Manfred's account books. He must have been looking for owners of Royals when he was killed.
Forget it. We got to get out of here fast.
Come on. Oh shit, let's go. Alright, anything else I need to wipe down? Shot glass. I see. Okay. Is that everything? No, I answered this phone too. I think that's everything.
God, will you give me much longer? The police will be here any second.
I'm almost finished.
I think I'm all set, actually. Shit, come on, let me go.
That's it. We're done.
You get all the prints?
I got what I got. It should be enough to prevent them from finding us.
I have a feeling I didn't get all of them. Oh well.
So, you claim the victim was killed while you were in his shop.
Yes, he went to get something in his office. A few minutes later, I went in to see if he was okay. That's when I found him.
You should have called the police immediately, Mr. Shelby. Would have saved us dragging your ass down here.
Hell yeah. Listen, we had nothing to do with his murder. We were only there by coincidence. I just wanted to spare myself a few hours declaring I didn't see anything to a police officer.
PI or not, Mr. Shelby, don't leave town. And if you end up next door to any more dead bodies, remember to call us. Okay?
Well, well, Scott Shelby. Trouble again?
Wrong time, wrong place. You know what it's like.
Don't sweat. I'll take care of it. For old time's sake.
Thanks, Carter. I owe you one.
You on to anything at the moment?
Sorry.
Well, I got some ideas. Nothing concrete.
Well, if it goes beyond the idea stage, you tell me about it, will you, Scott?
Sure.
Where are we going?
I've never been cute a day in my life.
This is getting way too dangerous.
No way. We're partners, remember? We had a deal.
Listen, Lauren, I know you want to find the killer, but you're not helping me by putting yourself in danger.
I'm not a child. I know what I have to do. I want to find my son's killer. You're not going to stop me.
You're going to be a good girl. You're going to go home and let me get on with my investigation.
Look how far we've come.
Stop the fucking car!
Well. I'm trying! Okay. I'm trying! Why won't it register that one?
You're not gonna come back and kill my body. I'll do it on my own.
I was gonna make some joke about fucking exploring cavities, but I decided against it. You're all welcome.
It's all my fault. I should never have let her come with me. Such an idiot. I better catch up with her.
I'm calling it here. I said I was gonna
Laura!
stop when we got to the next part, but like they're really dragging on this fucking scene. I'll play for the next 4 minutes. 4.5. But if it doesn't push me to another character by then, I'm fucking...
Miss him so much. Do anything to hold him once again in my arms.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking caress. Are you serious? Because...
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have talked to you like that. It's just that I wouldn't want to see you get hurt.
Alright, can it switch to another character now? Okay, there we go. Cool. So once it ends a cutscene, I'm gonna call it. This has been longer than I wanted it to. Heavy Rain, you will end me one of these days. Oh, we'll see what he's gonna do with that next time. Alright. Alright, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll try to stream during the morning, but I don't know if I will actually end up doing that. Because I need to iron, and I need to exist, so... I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night, everyone.